Hello, and welcome to our episode number 10 about cats. The big question is, can our cats eat human food? The answer, yes. However, this does not mean that you can let your cat eat everything you put on the table. There are many foods that are not good for our little furry friends. Even small portions can lead to serious damages to their health. Just like with us humans, it is important to remember to provide our feline friends with a balanced diet. In this video, we will explain in detail what food cats can eat and what food they should not eat. Stay until the end so that you can take advantage of all the information. If you want to continue learning more about cats and other interesting topics, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Now, let's get to the video. Food they should not eat. Number 1. Milk. Most cartoons or commercials show a cat drinking milk. Many of us think that our cats need to drink milk to stay healthy. However, this belief is only a myth. What most people don't know is that cats are lactose intolerant. Just like us humans, our furry friends cannot tolerate the milk sugar contained in cow's milk, the so-called lactose. Milk consumption for cats can cause serious digestive problems, such as nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting. In some stores, you will find special milk for cats, which contain very little milk sugar. However, what is healthy and contributes to a balanced diet is simply water. Number 2. Chocolate. In almost every page you see on the internet about foods cats are not allowed to eat, you will find chocolate. In addition to caffeine, chocolate contains theobromine. Both substances are very toxic to our furry friends, and when absorbed in a cat's body, it becomes highly toxic for them. While for us humans, this substance is absorbed normally by our gastrointestinal tract. Our furry friends can only break down the alkaloid theobromine in their body very slowly. Therefore, we should keep foods like chocolate far away from our feline friends. Number 3. Onion. One of the worst foods for a cat is the onion. The onion contains dangerous sulfur compounds that attack the animal's red blood cells. Eating an onion can have serious consequences for our cat, such as vomiting, diarrhea, irritation of the mucous membranes, and even anemia. Allium species like leeks, chives also include garlic, which could have the same toxic effect on the cat. Number 4. Raw eggs. Feeding our cats raw eggs increases their risk of contracting a bacteria called salmonella. Raw eggs can cause serious digestive problems in cats, such as nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting. The raw egg white also contains the protein avidin, which can inhibit the absorption of biotin and thus disrupt your cat's normal fat metabolism. Number 5. Grapes and raisin. Until now, it is unfortunately not known exactly which component of the grape is not good for the cats, but it is assumed that it is the oxalic acid contained in the seeds of the grape. Even small amounts can have devastating consequences when consumed. Repeated vomiting and hyperactivity are early signs, followed by kidney failure. Food they can eat. Let's talk about food that cats can eat without problems. You will be amazed. Number 1. Broccoli. Not only is broccoli super healthy for humans, it's also a super vegetable that you can feed your cat without hesitation. Broccoli has many vitamins that are good for your cat. It's packed with vitamin C, carotenoids, is high in fiber, and is an excellent source of antioxidants for your feline friend. However, one should know that these vegetables should be boiled before giving it to your cat. Number 2. Pumpkin. Autumn time is pumpkin time. When fall arrives, squash are everywhere in stores. Edible pumpkins can be given to our furry friends without hesitation. These contain a lot of fiber, which supports the cat's intestinal activity. In addition, pumpkin contains many good vitamins that are good for cats. Wild pumpkins should be avoided as they may contain cucurbitacins. Number 3. Cucumber. Cats are allowed to eat cucumbers. Cucumbers contain many important vitamins. Numerous minerals are also included, but one should not forget that cucumbers belong to the pumpkin family and contain the bitter substance cucurbitacin. If you want to offer your cat cucumbers, you should do this in small quantities and peel the peel beforehand, because it often contains the pollutants that are harmful to cats and other pets. Number 4. Pineapple. If your cat wants to nibble on a piece of pineapple every now and then, that's okay. Pineapple contains many vitamins that can be good for cats. However, you should be careful to give fresh pineapples and not canned ones, as most are packaged in a sugary syrup that may contain preservatives. Also, to note, the pineapple should be as ripe as possible. The acidity of an unripe pineapple is harmful and toxic to cats. Diarrhea and vomiting can occur. Number 5. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is not only healthy for humans but also for our cats. Oatmeal is high in iron, which improves your cat's enzyme function, and is high in fiber. If you want to give your cat oatmeal, You should soak it in water instead of milk, since cats cannot tolerate the milk sugar contained in cow's milk, and because the cat can choke on it if the dry oatmeal gets stuck in its throat. So better to soak it in water before. Conclusion. Isn't it interesting what we learned today about the food of the cats are allowed to eat and not to eat? Every cat has its own character, different preferences, and different tastes. It doesn't mean that all cats will love pineapple or pumpkin. It is important here that before you give your cat any human food, you obtain detailed information about it and consult with your veterinarian if it's safe for your cat or not. In the next episode of this cat series, we will talk about facts about cats. Don't miss it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share this video with your cat lover friends. Until next time.